I'm Sean Zelig-Astor, and today we're going to be studying Joshua chapter 7. If we look at Joshua chapter 7, the key message of this chapter is that the Israelites and Joshua did not conquer the city of Jericho. That seems like a very strange message, because in chapter 6 we read about the conquest of Jericho. But think for a moment. Joshua chapter 6 describes how God, in his miracles, brought down the wall of Jericho. Joshua and the Israelites did not do anything to conquer the city of Jericho. They walked around the city, they carried the ark, they blew shofar. Essentially, in Joshua chapter 6, Joshua and the Israelites reenact the scenes described in the book of Numbers, Bimidbar, chapters 8, 9, 10, when the Israelites camp in the desert, when the Israelites carry the ark, when the Israelites blow shofar to mark their marching forward. Those are the scenes of Joshua chapter 6. There is no war by Joshua and the Israelites. It's God's conquest. From this flows the drama of Joshua chapter 7. In Joshua chapter 7, the idea of the drama is based on "to the victor go the spoils." The spoils, the booty, the objects, the wealth of the city belong to the victor. Who is the victor? Some Israelites seem to think that they are the victors, and therefore that they have the right to take the booty, the spoils of Jericho to themselves. Joshua chapter 7 comes to tell the Israelites, no, the victor of Jericho is God, and therefore the spoils belong to him alone, and he alone determines what happens to those spoils. He has placed those spoils under cherem, a term normally translated as ban. We'll come back to cherem, but first let's look at Joshua chapter 7, verse 11. God gives a very serious accusation to Joshua against the Israelites. The Israelites have sinned. They have transgressed my covenant which I commanded them. They have taken from the cherem. They have stolen. They have lied. They have placed it in their vessels. And therefore, in verse 12, the Israelites will no longer be able to stand before their enemies. They will turn their backs towards their enemies because they have become cherem. The idea of cherem is clearly very central in these verses. Cherem is normally understood as ban or prohibition and related to the verb lahacharim, to destroy. But cherem, as we see from the book of Melachim, chapter 20, verse 42, also means to catch. Cherem is what God caught here. God caught the city of Jericho. He's placed spoils of Jericho under his catchment, belonging to him. In other words, they have to be burned or destroyed. And if the Israelites presume to take the spoils, they themselves will become caught, will become cherem. Achan, the representative of the evil Israelites here, took some of the cherem, and he himself becomes a cherem. Key message of the chapter: don't think that you conquered the city of Jericho. Don't assume that you are great military leaders. The city of Jericho was conquered by God.